Hey guys, and welcome to my brand new FIFA 18 Career Mode series, Rejects FC. Rejects FC is a Coventry City Career Mode with a bit of a twist. But before I explain the rules, I just want to say I got the idea for this series from watching Spencer FC, and I'm sure a lot of you watching this right now, if you're watching me, then you probably know who Spencer FC is. But I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description just in case you don't know, because he kind of inspired me for a lot of the ideas for this series. So without further ado, here is how this series is going to work. So the key rule in this career mode is that I can only buy players who used to play for Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, Man City, Man United or Liverpool, hence the name Rejects FC. I can also use youth teamers in this series to help me out, but I can't use free agents, unless of course they used to play for one of those 6 teams that I named. But that's not all. This pot contains every single player that I could possibly get in this series. So this has the likes of Luis Suarez, who used to play for Liverpool, Fernando Torres, who used to play for Liverpool and Chelsea in here. I don't know, Joey Barton, who used to play for Man City. They're all in here. Now, every time I win a game, I get to pick a player out of this win pot. Every player that I pick out of here instantly becomes available for me to buy in the series, right? So basically, winning games is key in this series to buying new players and progressing through the leagues, obviously. However, if I lose a game, I have to pick something out of this pot, which is the dreaded lose pot. Now this pot contains loads of punishments and forfeits that I have to do for the next game. So essentially, if I lose a game, the next game instantly becomes more difficult because it's going to have a punishment with it. So for example, one of the punishments I've got in here is play the next game entirely on manual. So that would be manual shooting, manual long pass, manual short pass, manual crossing. So there's some tricky punishments in here. This could get a bit tricky, this series. But anyway, that's enough talk. Let's play some FIFA 18. I have chosen to play as Coventry because I kind of wanted a team that was, falling in a bit of a low patch. I know Coventry have been relegated a couple of times recently, and this is a good team. I mean, this is a team that used to be, cup winners. They used to be in the top division, so I kind of want to get them back. Want to get them back into the top division if I can, anyway. But it's probably worth saying that this is the first time I've ever played FIFA 18. Like, I haven't played any practice games before this. So, yeah, the first couple of games might be a bit ropey, I don't know. Right, so for this series, I am going to play on World Class, not Legendary. But I don't think it'll be too easy because I have like my own sort of custom sliders that I like to use that make it a bit more difficult. And also the other reason for it is in my punishment pot are some things to do with going on Legendary. So some of my punishments actually involve going up to Legendary. So for the time being, I'm going to be on World Class with my sliders. It should be fine. Hopefully it's not too easy, but we'll see. Oh yeah, the other thing I failed to mention is because this series kind of revolves around buying players. Obviously buying the players in this pot when we win games. I am going to start the career mode with a financial takeover. I know some people don't really like that, but this series wouldn't work otherwise because obviously Coventry have quite a low budget and we need to be able to afford at least some of the players in this pot. I mean, there's a lot of them, and I want to try and get as many of these as possible. So we're going to start with the financial takeover and see where it takes us. Right, so our pre-season tournament group is Coventry City, Walsall, Tondela, and J. Surdra. So, I mean, I don't want to be too confident, but hopefully that should be 3 rejects out of this pot. Hopefully, by the end of these group stages. We'll see. Maybe not, but I'm pretty confident that I can get a win in all 3 of those games. We'll see. Right, so just having a quick look at the team. We've got Bevan at striker, who is very old. Vincenti used to play for Aldershot, I believe, who are my sort of local team. I don't really support them, but... Oh, okay. We've got a 19-year-old right midfielder with pace. I like that. There we go. Something to build the team around, I suppose. Yes. Oh, this guy's quite good, I think. Yeah, 22, 66. That's not bad. And he's moderately pacey for a centre-back. That's actually not bad. We've got two decent-looking sort of young players here. Right, so I've had a quick look at the team, and I think this is going to be the starting lineup at the start of the series. I've taken Bevan out because he's really old. I'm probably going to sell him or do something with him. But McNulty will start. I've got Thomas on the bench as well, who's a moderately decent striker. But to be honest, none of these players are really standouts apart from Willis and Jones, who might be quite good. So, I don't know. We'll see. This is going to be the team to start off the series, though. But hopefully, before too long, we will have some of these guys to add to the lineup. Okay, so we've got a loan offer for Devon Kelly Evans, which is a great name, by the way. But the problem with him is he's our backup left mid. So he's the guy that I've got on the bench. So the problem with this series is I can sell players, but right at the start of this series, I do not want to be selling anyone, really, even for a loan, because obviously I don't know if, even if I win some of the games this episode, I might not pick out a left mid from the reject spot. So, I don't know. It's tricky. I don't think I'm going to sell him. I don't think I'm going to loan him, rather. Just I might do later on in the series, but for now, I think we need to keep our players and just see how everything goes. Right, so the final thing I'm going to do before we start is just get a youth scout, because I think they will be really helpful in this series. I mean, they don't really need to be amazing at this stage of the series, because obviously we're only in League 2. I'm probably going to go with Dylan Morgan, this guy here. And we'll just send him to England, I suppose, you know. Just get some homegrown talent in there to start off the series. But yeah, hopefully these youth teamers should help us out a bit in this series if we don't get the rejects that we want out of that pot. Okay, so we are here. The first game of Rejects FC is against Tondela in the Champions Trophy. Will we be getting a player out of the pot? Let's find out.
Welcome to this
Here we go. Coventry City versus Tondela. Oh, right. This is my first game of FIFA 18 ever, by the way. Apart from on the demo. So, we'll see how it goes. Okay. It's a good ball over. McNulty's on the ball. There's Jones waiting in space. I think that's Jones. He hits it. Yes! That is a fantastic goal. Coventry City 1 goal up in the first game of pre-season. That is an absolute strike and a half, by the way. Off the underside of the bar, absolute top bins. We are getting one of these. Absolute top bins from Jones. Yes, sir. Tomane on the ball. Oh, that's a brilliant pass. Tondela in behind me here. Boyd on the ball. Oh, I can't quite get the ball off him. It's a strike. Oh. Not very good defending there, I will say. Pretty poor defending. And that was a let-off there. Look at that. Oh. Vincenti on the ball on the left. Overlap, come on, overlap. There we go. Who's that? Stokes. Can he swing it in? He's getting out-muscled there. That's not good from the left-back. Really should be able to get a cross in that position, I think. But we've got a throw. We're going to throw it back. It's Andrew. In towards Vincenti. Can he have a shot? He has a dig, and that is close. That is not too bad from Peter Vincenti there. Narrowly wide of the post there. I don't think they were really expecting me to shoot. I went for the curling one, the bender, into the far corner. Not too bad, Peter Vincenti. Not too bad. Tomane on the ball. Oh, that's bad defending. Oh dear, that's horrible defending. Good lord. Willis, oh, I thought he was in trouble there, you know. I wouldn't have complained too much if that was a red. That was a horrendous challenge from me there. Look at this. Oh, it's through the back of him and everything. Cheers, ref. Oh, it's a good save, O'Brien. Tondela really knocking at the door now, to be honest. They're, yeah. Again, poor defending from me. Again, really bad defending. I'm going to hold my hands up, but, yeah. They're knocking at the door now. We just need to hold them out. I would be happy with a 1-goal win, to be fair. 1-0 win still gets us a player, so that's all I care about, really. Oh, O'Brien, that's a dodgy pass. Very dodgy pass from the goalkeeper. They've swung it in. And that is the problem with trying those passes. That is... Oh, man. Oh, that is such a mistake. The guy was off my screen. I couldn't see him when I played that pass. That is... Oh, man. O'Brien, that is not good, man. I mean, to be honest, my defenders probably should have got onto that cross. That's poor from Willis there, I think that is, but... you can't afford to be giving those passes away in that position. That is all on me, and that's horrible, horrible stuff. Kelly. Jones, trying a bit of skill there. Trying a bit of skill. That's good play from Jones, actually. I just can't get the other side of the defender. And that is half-time. So, a mixed half. Definitely a mixed half. I think I started quite well in terms of just general play and chances and stuff, but Tondela really came back into it once I got that first goal. So, yeah, should be an interesting second half, but hopefully we can get that winning goal. It's Kelly. He's going to put it up towards Jones. Oh, Jones, that's good play. Oh, I just couldn't get the pass down, but that will be a corner. That's good play from Jones here. A bright start, a positive start to the second half from Coventry City. Corner is whipped in. Can we get a head on it? No, it's not good enough, but it comes out to Willis. And wow. Wow. Good Lord. Oh, man. Yeah. No comment for that, really. Oh, it's not good. Oh my God, it's an absolute... it's an absolute horror show at the back for me at the moment. Back towards McNulty. In towards Andrew. Oh, he's turned him. Yes! Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Man. That would have been a really nice goal as well. That is a shame. Ah, that is a shame.
This is going to clear it up for us, Alan, I think.
Yeah, just offside that. I don't know why I passed that, actually. I'm not sure why I passed that. Ah, man. Right, so I've made a triple substitution here. Kelly, McNulty, Vincenti all off. Vincenti's been good, but I thought I'd take him off because I want to try the other left midfielder, Kelly Evans. But yeah, triple substitution. Hopefully that changes something. Oh, and that's not good. We're on ultra attacking, and this is going to cost us now. Boyd on the right. Can he get a cross in? He can. And that is a 93rd minute winner for Tondela. What an absolute nightmare start. Oh, not good. Not good. A punishment on the first game. Oh, what a nightmare. Is there time? Jones on the ball. Switch it to the left. He's done it. Oh, that's such a bad touch. Kelly Evans, what is that touch? I should have loaned you out to Barnet, mate. Oh, none of our defenders are getting on the... Oh, none of our defenders are getting on those chip-through balls. Okay. And that is full time. So, again, not a great start to Rejects FC. I will say that. Right. Regroup time, I think. We're going to have to pick a punishment out of this pot, which will make the next game in pre-season harder than that. Hopefully, it's an all right punishment. Yeah, we could be in trouble here if this is like one of the really bad punishments in here. Right, the time has come. We have to pick a punishment out of this pot. Let's hope it's not too bad. Here we go. This one here. What does it say? Right, okay. So that's not as bad as I thought it could be. So I cannot use my starting left centre-back for 3 games. So if memory serves me right, that's not Willis. So I still get to keep Willis. But I can't use his partner, which is fine, because I've got a good backup. So yeah, not actually too shabby. But anyway, that is actually going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching, as always. I will probably do 2 or 3 games in the next episode, or moving forward. But I think, for now, I think that's where we'll leave it for this episode. If you like the idea, or this idea for a career mode, then give it a like. I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers who asks for likes, like, all the time. But just, you know, first episode, I'd quite like to get this as much exposure as it can get. So if you do like the idea, then please give it a like. That would honestly really be useful to me. You know, I'm I'm trying to get this video as many views as possible so that people can subscribe and follow along with the series. So yeah, thank you very much guys for watching again, and I will see you soon.